Oke. Lanjut ke story lagi ya. Bentar. Oh. Bentar. Sumeru terus ke mana tuh? Ini.
I thought we were going to speak alone. This is a lot more people than I was expecting.
What's wrong with it? Even the doctors at Dar al-Shifa allow patients to be accompanied by family members.
Well, if Kale doesn't mind her secret being revealed, I have no problem with it.
Thanks for being so considerate, Miss Nicole. I don't know what secret you mean, but...
Closest friends! It's so nice to hear that.
All right. In that case, I'll get right to it. Kale, are you aware that there are god remains inside your body?
I am. When I was young, I got sick with Elazar. Nothing could cure it. The Fatui convinced my mom and dad that they could help. And there were a lot of other kids just like me there. This creepy guy, I can still remember the pain like it was yesterday. But thanks to the friends anyway. So, you're saying that what happened to me has something to do with the god remains they injected me with?
Yes. Those were the remains of Nabu Malikata, the goddess of flowers.
What?
Fascinating.
Dewa bunga dong.
You don't seem surprised like the rest of us. Why?
The possibility crossed my mind when Kale recited the Goddess of Flowers song and calmed the Jinn.
Oh.
You made Paimon jump! What are you doing here, Lilupar?
I was merely passing through when I heard the name of the Goddess of Flowers. Be assured that I share you with the hat. Are you certain? I sense no trace of the Lord of Flowers.
Well, it is a very small fragment. Unless special methods are used to manifest its power, even her closest acquaintances would find it near impossible to detect. After the goddess passed away, her remains were scattered across the desert. King Dashret gathered all the pieces he could find and buried them in the eternal oasis. But some fragments remained unaccounted for. Eventually, the Fatui must have found a way to track some of them down. Presumably for use in some experiment. You're more shaken than I thought. In one sense, you've been extraordinarily lucky. So many people who yearn for this kind of power never attain it, yet you have coexisted with her all this time.
I don't know what to say. I'm glad that I could help everyone with this power, really. But knowing that a fragment of the goddess...
Well, people value their autonomy very highly. Even a well-intentioned intruder can shake one's sense of self.
I understand how you feel, Kale. But once you get used to it, you'll find it's nothing to be concerned about.
I guess you of all people have a good reason to speak on this.
2 good reasons, in fact. Incidentally, 3 is the maximum number of Hermanubis' Ba fragments that I could bear.
Let me guess. Because 2's company but 3's a crowd?
Thanks for helping to explain the joke, Tainar.
Not my intention.
Goddess preserve me. I should take my leave. This boy in his wolf's head hat speaks much too differently from the Hermanubis I remember.
Kale, all I'm trying to say is, no matter how many Hermanubis fragments there are within me, you wouldn't think of me as Hermanubis. In the same way, you are simply...
Yeah, I know what you mean. So about that dream I had, was it a warning for...
Yes, just like me, she was an angel, though her body and soul have picked the mother of dreams, lord of flowers of...
But I still don't understand. Why me?
Yes, I suspect it... Of course, this doesn't mean you have to shoulder any extra responsibility. As this young man said, you are who you are, and that will not... All right. Any further questions from the family members of the patient? If not, we should head to the mausoleum of King Deshret.
Let's move out. Time to put our plan into...
We all hope it'll work. But will we really be able to open Aru? And even if all 7 pillars of King Deshret agree to let us proceed, the scale of the work to follow is daunting to say.
Haven't you handled other big projects before?
I mean, the biggest project I've worked on to date is probably the Palace of Alcazarzaray, I guess? But this is orders of magnitude beyond that. It's a total nightmare.
Look on the bright side. At least this time you're actually here when Sumeru needs you most. You won't have to come asking me for details after the fact.
Mock me all you want. But now that I'm here, things will be resolved far more quickly and smoothly than last time.
Kave's self-doubt disappeared in an instant. Like magic.
Well, this confidence is most gladdening. Now, go and pack your things. We'll head to the mausoleum as soon as you're ready. Bring it!
Even though Ksharowa is best known for its focus on mechanics, plenty of Ksharowa scholars are quite serious about sculpting as a hobby.
Whoa! Where did that come from?
What is it, youngster? A squirrel. I wouldn't say cute per se. The realism is what stands out to me. Were you trying to carve a statue of a hero young lady?
I don't know.
Do you remember heroes in your spare time? Tale you long to see also on the subject of heroism. I feel that if this posed with finger why don't you call you old me? Kave. That young man has excellent aesthetic tastes. I was hoping to ask him for his opinion.
What a genius idea! Why didn't I think of that? Classical beauty is a great...
Motivation for classical
have to say, you're a very good judge of cats. Sorry. Eating over heroes? What exactly do you do? Oh,
Let's not tell Madame Farrozan about Miss Nicole's true identity for now.
Okay, my fresh to the temperature. Males tenan nih. Taruh lantai. Cong.
I hope everyone's ready. We'll be arriving at our destination very shortly.
Apa ya? Investigate. Kachin.
Why, we've not seen so many visitors. Closer inspection reveals many.
You surmised correctly. We are here to carry out a...
Oh, enormous, you say? Why, you've even put a smile on Goatee and Crocco's faces. I know that laugh. Lilipar? What on earth are you doing here?
Oh, this is hilarious. Turns out good things really do come to those who wait. As long as you stay alive long enough. When did you three get locked up in here? And still you act all high and mighty, putting on a show for the younglings. Truly hysterical.
Why, you... Yes, I know. No need to shout. You're right, Lilipar. Goatee, Crocco, and I all have the same problem. But didn't King Deshret seal you away? How did you break free, and how did you get in here?
Who knows? Perhaps you can ask my master one day, should you ever get the chance. Behold, the executioners of old. Some have turned into fragments residing in human bodies, and others are imprisoned eternally, leaving not a single shard behind. It's almost tragic, watching lowly prisoners like you act all self-important. Curiosity gnaws at you, doesn't it? Your interest in the outside world threatens to burst you at the seams.
Turf.
I'm starting to take a liking to this magic bottle lady.
Time is of the essence. Let's get down to business. We come to you, O three ancient lords, to request your assistance on behalf of the Academia. If we can help you regain your freedom, then please consider lending us your aid. As for precisely what we need your help with, it's a long story. So, to demonstrate our sincerity, we are prepared to first resolve the problems that plague the three of you.
All right, stop arguing, Crocco. And Goatee, don't you start. What's the harm in letting her speak? It's not worth getting so angry about. Forget about her. The three questions are the crucial thing here. But do you really have a way to answer them? You once answered the final question, Nefer, but the seal did not open. Unless, with the passage of time, you have found a new answer?
You could say so. When you first asked me what determines truth and falsehood, my answer was a liar's soul. Liars are best at seeing through the falsehoods of the world. But if you want them to tell you the truth, you have to reach their soul.
I think that makes sense.
I found it quite compelling myself, and I told Nefer so.
Well, that's simply because it was my answer, not the one King Deshret was looking for.
Can you guess which answer Al-Ahmar wanted then?
Time. And that's not only the answer to the final question, it's the answer to all three of them. All things wax and wane with the passage of time. Love and hate eventually fade into nothing. Current affairs are always fraught with conflict and controversy. Only time can distinguish between right and wrong. You once described King Deshret as a proud man. I'd say that the more inclined they are to believe that only time is qualified to be their judge.
Time. Well. Indeed. Perhaps in building Aru, our king was in fact attempting to reverse time, to bring love and hate, right and wrong, the rise and fall of all things back to their point of origin. This is the most eventful day I have experienced in a long time. You have my sincere gratitude.
Are those 3 of the 7 pillars?
Turns out the statues were quite faithful to the source.
You 3 seem to be in good spirits.
Prison can help a person grow and learn to cherish what they have. Nevertheless, after everything you've done for me, I sincerely hope you never have to experience it for yourself. Hello, Nefer.
It's good to see you, Thoth the Ibis King.
Nice. Definitely puts my mind at ease, seeing you two getting along so well.
Should we maybe introduce ourselves, or...
Sure. I'm Setos, the current leader of the Temple of Silence. This is General Mahamatra Sino, and this is the former Spantamat sage, Cyrus. But I'm guessing none of that means a whole lot to you.
Everything is equally new to us, in truth. We've been gone from this mortal world for longer than you can imagine.
Let's hold off on the introductions for now. We can always ask Nefer about you later. It'll give me something to talk about with my chosen disciple.
You're like a helpless parrot. Gods and people of yore are not necessarily welcome in today's world. Self-awareness is one of my finest qualities. I thought I ought to share its fruits with you two.
Is that so? Well, I think we'll take it in stride, just as we did with the 3 questions. Let's not forget, it was my persistence that won you both your freedom.
Fair point. I have to applaud your persistence.
And I must praise you for your wisdom. Now, state your wishes, young ones.
I'm sorry?
Why, your tremendous accomplishments deserve a reward, do they not? You must let us do something for you in return.
General Mahamatra, what do you think?
I won't beat around the bush. Sumeru is facing a crisis.
Every calamity throughout the ages has been connected to us in one way or another.
Whatever is wrong with Irminsul, it severely affected the Dendro Archon. She fell into a coma and is currently receiving treatment from the Dendro Dragon.
The Dendro Dragon? I'm sorry, the Dendro Dragon is helping to heal the Dendro Archon?
Not a pep, surely. Not vicious, cruel, a pep who possesses no virtues aside from her basic instincts. Ah, good heavens.
I shudder to think what could have caused Lesser Lord Kusanali to suffer such a plight. Still, why would the Dendro Dragon lend you her aid? She has always held nothing but contempt for the Archons.
You can help us make history.
A smooth talker. Well,
currently no one can connect to Irminsul. We hope that by opening up Aru and making some modifications to it, we can use its technology to our advantage.
Unfortunately, Aru is an imperfect creation. King Deshret never managed to realize his full vision before his death. Much remains to be done if it is to be pitted against Irminsul itself. Besides, I hear your reasons, but to give Aru up over such would be
The archaeological records clearly indicate that although Aru's construction took a long time, it was not beyond human means to achieve. Modern technology should solve the efficiency issues. We have no choice but to go all in on this.
This is by no means a threat. But the only reason we helped you escape from Aru was to gain the necessary leverage to negotiate with you. You asked us to state our wishes, and we have. Each one of us here needs your help, as do all the thousands of people living in Sumeru. They need you, and they need Aru.
What do we think, my fellow old fogies? Shall we lend our support or not?
Since you ask so nicely, naturally.
Naturally what? Are you for or against?
I simply mean we shall do what comes naturally. You claim that you wish to open Aru. Know you then that the golden slumber created by King Deshret is preserved within?
We do. We understand the risks involved.
In all likelihood, the mortal world will never again be able to replicate King Deshret's work. Never will there be another chance to come so close to creating a utopia.
We are sure. Before people can dream.
If your minds are made up, very well. We shall summon our erstwhile colleagues to discuss Saint Shezepank, Saint Bennu. Once you surrendered to silence and were buried with King Deshret. But now...
Saint Bennu, responding to your call.
Saint Shezbank, responding to your call.
Ah, Lord Herreshoff. What a long time it has been.
Then your trust in my well-being has long outlived your physical body. You have always opened with the—
Al-Akmar is long gone. What is the reason for this?
You're awake? Good. We are voting on whether to give the people of present-day Sumeru access to Aru and permit them to perform technological renovations.
Aru is the pride of Al-Akmar. Opening Aru requires the unanimous consent.
Sumeru is currently in the midst of a major calamity. Let us not forget that while Al-Akmar was a stern ruler, he was also a teacher. A god without his people shall cease to exist, and King Deshret's greatest wish was to provide protection for his people.
I do not mean to mock these proceedings, but what is the point of a unanimous vote when we know that the last of the 7 pillars, the Dendro Dragon Apep, will never communicate with us?
This will no doubt surprise your mechanical mind, and I have no intention of trying to persuade you it is true. But Apep is...
Huh? Can someone attest to this? Do we have any proof?
I ask the 3 kings.
Naturally, the Ibis King, Thoth.
What?
It was Thoth's disciples who revealed the truth to us. We need not debate its veracity.
Herreshoff, you diabolical fiend.
I awakened our former colleagues for you, supported your opinion, and backed your decision. What sort of—
I miss the days when Hermanubis was still around. At times like this, he would offer to—
What are you trying to say? Is my word worth less to you than Hermanubis's?
Hypocrite though you are, Lord Thoth, you are humorous in equal measure. How could we bear not to associate with a character such as you? I, Saint Shezpank, approve the Goat King's proposal.
Since King Deshret is no more, we shall receive no reprimand for acting beyond our remit. Remember, the moment that Aru is liberated, the myriad soul to take this step is to bring—
We understand that well, and we have—
King Deshret's—
Hermanubis' representative and the Dendro Dragon Apep made their choice ahead of time. While by the grace of His Majesty, guided by his wisdom and will, let the gates of Aru be reopened.
Oh.
Hey!
What's this? Are we under attack? No.
Here you are.
Father.
It's Jed's father, Jibril!
I smell blood and sand on you.
You have to leave, don't you? Please.
This meeting is a blessing from the gods. My soul, that the dead should meet the living is itself a miracle. Do not weep for me, Jed. I know you will accomplish many great things in your life. You will go further and climb higher than I ever did. All I ask is that you take good care of yourself.
Father.
Hey, Jed.
I'm fine. Thanks, Paimon. It was just a little sudden. The chain was trapped in the golden slumber for our sake. And now...
You've grown strong, Jed. More than enough to fend for yourself.
Yeah. I'll leave the past in my memory where it belongs. Goodbye, Father.
Ah me, what a touching reunion. We three retainers, once imprisoned for... Although Aru was created by a god, human craftsmanship was nevertheless required to build the gate that connects it to this world. Perhaps...
As for your proposed renovations, we cannot determine which functions to keep or discard.
It matters not. The Ibis King shall be accountable if any problems arise. Ibis? You chose to take on disciples.
If I'd known you'd be like this, I would have locked all of you away in Aru, never to leave again for
all of us? What does this have to do with me?
Vilify me no further. Scholars, since you have liberated Aru, allow me to present you with a gift. Using Aru's power, we shall install a defense mechanism at our king's mausoleum. You must be guarded, even unseen and unheard. From this moment forth, none...
Amazing. And
with technology from the heavens, the possibilities are endless. Just because King Deshret did not use it for this purpose, does not mean that it cannot be done. So...
All right. Well, that resolves the issue of confidentiality. What about the tech...
Why, yes. I've already...
What? That's...
You must be the ones tasked by the Academia with renovating Aru?
That's right. Good afternoon. I'm Kaveh, and these two are Termezi and Naisaburi. Hey, I'll hate them! Come and introduce yourself!
We've met before. This is Thoth, the Ibis King, and everyone knows these two. Afternoon, gentlemen.
I've only ever seen these two in murals!
Ah, the paintings in the temple. They show us chatting, playing cards, playing chess. Precisely the activities we most enjoy, funnily enough.
No, only you enjoy playing chess. We were just humoring you.
I wouldn't go that far.
Back to the matter at hand. A preliminary assessment by the Academia indicates that this project requires expertise in various disciplines. The most capable minds in their respective fields are here before you.
The artisans who built Aru for Al-Ahmar gave their very lives to create...
I didn't know that. We'll do our best.
Such brazen words. Humans these days...
No, that's not what he meant. Please, don't mind him. He shares your sentiments, just not your, pendant for hyperbole. Assuming that's what you were going...
I just think it's important to manage expectations.
Forgive my lack of courtesy, but we simply can't sacrifice our lives to the gods on completion of the project like people in the legends of old. Here's a first draft of the project proposal for your perusal. Please let us know if you have any requests. Normally, I'd have made it look a lot more visually appealing, but We were really
Naturally.
If my fellow ministers deem the...
Why are you so preoccupied with the ostentatious displays of respect to Al-Ahmar? We should be trying to make things easy for them.
Exactly.
This is Aru's mainframe. Be reminded to use it with great caution.
We certainly will.
You may attempt to lay out punishment should you so desire, though I'm afraid it would be futile. You and I both know that certain...
King Deshret always believed in humanity. Still, the reason that Aru's modules are designed that way is not so much because he...
Is that true? No wonder human artisans helped to build Aru then.
Naturally.
Have you noticed that the Goat King keeps giving superficial responses? It's like he's just going through the motions and leaving...
He understands the art of perfunctory speech. That's what earned him his position as the Minister of Ministers. It seems the rumors about
Excuse me for being blunt, but it sounds suspiciously like you're putting yourself on a pedestal.
You're mistaken. And while there's nothing strictly wrong with making every conversation about yourself, it's not
You? Whatever. I knew it'd be like this working with you. All right, let me past. I need to look at this console.
It's your job to activate it after all. Everyone, please proceed with the external checks and preparations as per the procedures outlined in the...
Hello there, youngsters.
Whoa, the Ibis King came to life.
What do you mean, came to life?
You did say we could start our research, right?
I've reviewed the proposal. The work you're planning to carry out on this grand device is ambitious in its scope. You...
I wouldn't say I'm feeling...
You are the top scholars of your day. I trust you are a...
Aru and the Akasha? I thought the Akasha was the Academia's greatest technological accomplishment. Created years...
And you too? Do you not know either?
You've read the instruction manual, right? You tell them.
An instruction manual? The Akasha has an instruction manual?
It used to sit on a shelf in the corner at the House of Dana. Not the most popular read. If the manual is to be believed, Aru was in fact the original inspiration for the Akasha system.
What? But there are so few records about Aru...
But this is something you could not possibly have known. You may have heard me stories about the desert, but what is the most
I'm from Vahomana.
Precisely. And a large part of veracity is the chronological order in which events occur. I may as well tell you. In the beginning, Nabu Malikata, the goddess of flowers, descended upon Sumeru. The glory of the heaven was within her. She brought life, oases, and knowledge to this land. Then she created the Jinn, enlightened them, and ordered them to serve her. Two other gods also walked upon this land where wisdom flowed in abundance. And the three met beneath the great green tree. It was the first and greatest alliance. We should speak with reverence of this covenant between them. All the great changes in Sumeru's history began with the goddess of flowers. So grieved was King Deshret by her passing that he lost, and so the Akasha was inspired by...
Well, if the two share a common technological origin...
Unbelievable.
No, I do, but there's no time.
Perhaps you could try coming up...
You know what it's like having to turn around 5 different drafts in one day? I wouldn't wish it on my worst...
Yeah, also, Sir Ibis King, you don't plan on getting directly involved at all, do you?
Yes, well, you strike us more as having come to give a popular science lecture. Or, wait, does this count as more of a first-hand witness statement?
Neither. Anyway, this...
Still, if Aru is so powerful, why didn't King Deshret use...
Because it was never fully completed. King Deshret had grand plans. In the beginning, his wish was to create something that could rival the very world itself. The Lord, what he desired, she bestowed. and thus was knowledge brought into the world. Her courage and sacrifice had to be honored with the that monument, built from knowledge and technology, etched with us. At that time, King Deshret said the following to the Lord of Dendro: "Since we share an eternal covenant, I shall never be your enemy. Remember, it is not that I lack the power to become the enemy of wisdom. Yet you and she have taught me much and shown me kindness. In the end, Aru was only used to store a portion of the souls. It was but a primitive form of the masterwork that..."
So the point you're making is, King Deshret was both powerful and ambitious, and he only ceased his imperious ways out of affection for the goddess of flowers and the Dendro Archon. You could see this as an act of mercy, but you could also see it as the sentiments that lay between these three gods placing constraints.
This explains why Aru was both a prison and a monument, and why the...
You have to be careful who you get involved with, or you invite all manner of misfortune. This is as true for gods as it is for... Love is the same. It is both a prison and a monument. All right, let us pause the story here for now. Who's in charge again?
Yes, me and...
Now then. Wisdom hides in the space between the tangible and the intangible. It is to convey the by the power of King Deshret. I shall grant you a
Where did this come from? Is it a new mechanism?
It looks more like some form of externalized information. You've rendered it visible?
Just as the Akasha allows you to access a greater range of knowledge, the power of our king permits one to perceive ingenuities that this is no ordinary mechanism. But you choose to increase or
Looks mechanical to me.
Turn around.
So that's where the elevator is.
Oh, bien. Oh, bentar. Hilang. Oke. Oh, bentar. Loh, bisa loh. Nah.
Obelisks were used to record important information in the ancient desert civilization. Hey, Al-Haytham, there's some writing here I'll need you to decipher. I've sent it to your screen. Do you see it?
Got it. It's a little blurry, but I should manage.
Take a look and tell me what it says. Oh, and I'll send any other similar text directly to you from now on.
Let's start with this one. It's a variant of an older script. Herein lie verses written for the Yellow Sands. Looks like cultural information from the age of King Deshret.
If so, I suggest you delete it.
Words thrown together merely for fun. I had no idea Aru kept a record of this.
Well, as long as you're certain that this is strictly private information, that's fine.
It is unimportant.
All right, well, I guess I'll start now.
Mana dia? bukan. Kayaknya perlu sih.
Found some more. Sending them over to you now.
These are all reports about the Gurubad conflict.
Can we delete?
I'd say so. Most of this information is all...
What if there are details in there that Vahumana missed?
They'll just have to live with it. If we don't resolve these issues now, there won't even be an academia in the future.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, done. There's some other similar monuments nearby. I'll check them out.
Okay. Wah, apa tuh? Oh, bentar. Oke.
Another monument.
Hold on.
You're still reading it?
It records the development and governance of the Oasis civilization. Most of it concerns the Jinn, but it also contains
Is it important?
Some of it. There was no way for me to read the whole thing in its entirety, so I had to rely on my intuition.
What about the artisans' records? What do they mention?
They're speculations, mostly. For instance, they were wondering how to protect themselves if King Deshret decided to silence them after the construction of Aru was complete.
Sounds like pure mythology to me. Surely that kind of thing didn't really happen.
The records do emphasize that this was merely their conjecture based on various myths. Still, the artisans did leave details of their plans to survive, including blueprints for their escape route.
Even that got recorded? Okay.
Is that truly necessary? You won't be needing them.
No, the blueprints are important. I want to keep them as a memento. I think that
it meets the requirements of the contingency plans, so we should be...
I gotta say, it's the strangest feel. It's like drifting between life and death. Or in and out.
Chasing dreams in the
What happens if my spirit just floats away?
That won't happen. Anyway, I wouldn't celebrate just yet if I were you. There's likely to be a phase 2 of this project.
All right. I'd better keep my wits about me then.
I expected that the outside world no longer...
It should hardly come as a...
I assumed that was just a...
Don't you think that young lad's matter...
Surely a sign that he is a man of...
The rest of them, though, much better.
Oh, really?
And now, thus, in giving his...
You have some nerve saying...
Shut up, chess rookie.
What nonsense is this?
How can you engage in such banal chitter-chatter at a time like this? Aru has been opened. The glory and split. All three of you are insufferable. King Deshret would... but Bennu, look on the bright side. Had they not been released, we would not have been awoken. Oh.
You've been here this whole time.
I miss Hermanubis. It's not a
And now you're avoiding the topic and talking to...
Isn't this simply proof that our king supports my free will?
Oh, look at those two rust buckets. Suddenly, you two do not seem so...
Here, here. If being stuck together for thousands of years fosters no friendship, I can't...
Naturally.
Traveler from afar, do you worry for the fate of Sumeru as well?
Whoa! It's so big the Crocodile King!
Greetings, Crocodile King.
Please be at ease. I'm just here to chat with you about lesser...
Sounds like you really care about her.
Yes, although to be exact, it...
Speaking of Nahida, Paimon was wondering how she's doing.
Wait a moment. I tried calling out to a pep, but there was no... This can only mean that she is focusing all her energy on...
All the gods who serve King Deshret seemed super surprised to hear that a pep agreed to help Nahida. Guessing she made a bad impression.
Are you aware of the history between her and our king? Then you are learned indeed. I'm glad to know that Sumeru has the support of someone like you. At the end of his life, King Deshret tricked the Dendro Dragon into swallowing him whole, leaving her to bear the torment of his sins. The Dendro Dragon despised King Deshret, yet he outwitted her. Rather than bringing disaster to the land, he chose to deceive her and thereby ensure his annihilation. An act that surely displays his love for humanity. The Dendro Dragon stands for the glory of a bygone era. She hated Al-Ahmar and what he represented. All the gods, all the power they wielded. And so, her willingness to help the Dendro Archon through this crisis comes as a great... So Lesser Lord Kusanali put an end to the Dendro Dragon's many long years of torment. As much as she loathes the Seven, a pet knows kindness when she sees it. No one...
Yeah. That's the sense we got from dealing with her too.
She is not incapable of coexisting with other living things. Rather, she actively chooses to avoid coexistence. And this despite the fact that she symbolizes life itself. How ironic. All of this being said, I wouldn't expect too much from her if I were you. Nothing will change her hatred towards humanity and gods.
We'll keep that in mind. Anyway, how much longer do you think Nahida needs to stay with the pep? For all we know, the Fatui might still be in the desert. Just to be on the safe side, why don't we grab anyone who isn't busy right now and go look for her? I'm alright, Paimon. Huh? Was that Nahida's voice?
It seems the treatment was effective.
Since when do my deeds require your evaluation?
Whoa! Here will do just fine.
I had no intention of taking you any further. One ought not expect greater generosity than they have earned.
You always hide your kindness away like an oasis within a sandstorm. Only those who make it through the swirling winds can know just how beautiful that oasis is, and how much hope it brings.
You dare appraise my being?
No, I'm expressing my gratitude. I want to thank you for sharing your precious life force with me.
Awake already? You are more resilient than I thought.
Pep, I feel much better. Thank you.
Gods and their gratitude mean little to me. I would rather you give me your assurance that the situation with Irminsul and Sumeru's ley lines will be competently managed. If I suffer any ill effects from the ley lines, you, as the god of this...
I understand what you require, but Sumeru is my responsibility.
A farcical notion. God of Sumeru, I hope you...
And yet, maybe it is precisely what defines me. A god of wisdom is not meant to rule by force.
Then hold steady. We go forth.
Well, I'll be. Is that a pep? Do my eyes deceive me? Of all places, the Dendro Dragon has decided to visit the mausoleum of King Deshret?
I see that after all this time, El Ahmar menagerie of ministers remain as vile as ever.
It's a pleasure, Dendro Dragon. Had you arrived but a little sooner, you might have attended a meeting of the Seven Pillars.
What a nauseating thought. You are not the first insects I have had the displeasure of dealing with today. A swarm of them tugged on my tail on my way over. Goodness knows what hovels they crawled from. Why do all the creatures of this world remain so lowly after all this time?
What did you do with them?
I cast them away. What would you have me do? Keep them as trinkets? Boer, this is where we shall part ways. To be clear, I do not wish to see you or anyone else here ever again, unless absolutely necessary.
Then I wish you peace as you return to your dwelling place.
It matters not to me.
A force to be reckoned with.
Hold on, just hold on, okay? We're almost there. We made it! Huh? Wait! Uh-oh! I'm gonna fall! Well, that's a relief. A pair of
The Dendro Archon's familiars. They are the last thing I expected to...
Huh? Wait! What are the R&R doing here? Don't you guys hate the desert? Obviously I was worried about the Dendro Archon. I've been... Oh, you seem pretty nervous. Is it because they're not just people? It's all these non-human beings, too. I can't believe you made such a long and dangerous journey just for... I'll have to ask everyone to wait while I help our new arrival settle in. Traveler? Paimon? Awesome! Well, first I have some... Okay, I think that...
Wah, misi yang sangat memanas nih. 4 jam dewe main iki.
Hello, everyone. It's Sonia. It must be very tough for you coming up. Everyone's here. Good. Are you okay? You look like you were about to...
then you're forgetting who I am. Don't underestimate me. Red flag. Oh, excuse me. Are you comparing me to Paimon?
I suppose everyone is gathered here because of me. I can't thank you enough. Right now, we're focused on I can help too. Just let me know where I'm needed. Up to no good? Traveler, Paimon. I have other work to attend to here that needs to take priority. No problem? Thank you. I'm counting on you. There's one other thing. If you are to work alongside... There's nothing to fear. No one here will hurt you. But if you do feel... Very well. Now, I shall bestow a small... Do not fear.
Bentar. Masih lama nggak story ini? Terlalu lama ini. Bateraiku bos. Oh masih.
Everyone's here.
Dendro Archon. Are you recovering?
I'm doing very... I see. I regret to...
Alas. What about non-traditional?
Are you saying...
Desperate times call...
Fury.
Oh, helicopter.
Hey, we're here.
The Aranara.
Given everything.
Miss Nefer. As a professional and...
Not one that I'm...
Let's say I'll treat...
I like the sound.
Given that you rarely...
I take it you've...
Yes. I also skimmed the list of evacuees. And are more or less up to...
Any initial suspects?
Limiting the scopes to males whose recent activity could be viewed as... The Aranara saw two people talking.
Everyone is heading...
There's no way it was a spur of the moment decision. We need to smoke them out.
Sound like you...
So far...
Then let's get...
And you're certain...
I'm certain. Sino, stay out of sight and wait for...
Understood.
Excellent.
Mana? Ada fight-fightnya sama sekali dah. Hah? This. Okay. Oh.
Yeah.
Darker skin, scarred, nothing unusual about how... A coin. Sorry to bother you. Has everyone...
Ma'am? What are you doing in Caravan Rebat all by yourself?
My friend and I... And then there was...
Forgive me for asking, but just to...
Sure.
Yes, I think that does.
I understand.
Hey, wait! They left a good while ago now. You'll never.
That would.
Hey, let's not worry about the money.
All right, thanks. Okay.
You're not wrong there.
I suppose I can tell you, since you've been such a big help. But be sure.
Oh, really?
We're in the antiques bit.
Ah, well, ma'am.
I'm all ears. But
I'm sure that won't.
pure gold. That's. It has no distinct Snezhnayan markings. That surely you have an existing business partner.
The shop I used to work with is having cash flow issues at the moment after losing some money.
I understand.
As it happens, I'm just about done packing.
Sure.
This evacuation was a huge operation. They needed a few people to stay behind and tie up loose ends. And I ended up being one of them. You're lucky you ran into us in time.
I certainly am. I don't know how this happened. One thing led to... Huh?
Hands where I can see them.
General Mahamatra! No, wait!
This is the coin? Sadly, you won't have the chance.
Nicely done. Looks like Sumeru's Matra are...
Unmarked gold coins are quite difficult to trace. Here's what's gonna happen. Southeast from here.
Great work.
Hers are quickly catching up. Looks like it's over to you for...
Because I'm quickest on my feet?
Because you know how to trail a target. Plus, it'll be easier to monitor.
Fine.
One more thing. The Traveler just brought a message from the Dendro Archon.
Got it. Will do.
Are you sure you'll be okay on your own?
Gee, I don't know. Maybe you should come.
Okay. Then Paimon's coming with you.
Really? You do know this is a stealth operation?
Paimon, are you sure?
Well, Paimon at least wants to give it a shot. Besides, being the best guide into that has to...
Fine. Join me if you want. But be warned. If anything goes wrong, I'll have to gag you and shove you into a bush.
No need! Paimon will be super careful.
Good. Then what are we waiting for? Let's go.
Ah! Coming! Coming!
Too slow. Quit following me. Behold!
좋습니다.
The wind rises.
Naik bilang.
We're here. Now we wait.
Okay, yeah.
What's on your mind?
Huh? Oh.
I thought all you cared about besides being a guide was food and
What's that supposed to mean? Paimon's been on plenty of dangerous missions before.
But never on your own. You Just saying. I'm kind of at loose ends right now. So if...
Hat guy?
What? Where's...
When we were in Notcry, Paimon suddenly realized something. Even though Paimon's with the Traveler every single day, Paimon doesn't get like this very often. She just got really scared when the Traveler got kidnapped that time. never came back. And the more Paimon thought about it, the more useless she felt. But Paimon doesn't... does that make any sense? You know, that feeling of just...
You asked the right person.
Oh...
I'm not gonna try and encourage you. What I will say is this. When you have to make the decision to move forward. So ask yourself, what do you want? Something's not right. Paimon, is it just me?
Should Paimon take a look?
We'll give it another hour. If nothing happened...
Okay. How strange. What is it? Did you think of something?
Something feels off about this whole situation. We know for sure that the guy Sinocot had something set up.
But how would they know to do that?
That's the problem. They couldn't possibly know what's... This feels...
Even though this isn't a formal meeting, I'd still like...
Shezpank and Bennu are current. As for Hermanubit,
There have been times when I imagine time has taken many things away.
I must say, there is one. You appear to be in good spirits, Lesser Lord Kusanali. But even so, I can sense that the life force given to you by the Dendral Dragon has far from fully resolved the problem of your vitality.
Oh no! So even a Pep's power didn't... Don't worry, Paimon. It worked very... The issue is how closely I'm tied to Irminsul. Sumeru has undergone tremendous change. I too have...
then what do you suggest?
We take all the help with Sumeru's...
Though Al-Ahmar not to mention. Now then, let the brightest...
Correct. Irminsul has after the heavenly principles. Since then, everything as the Dendro Archon. I have a duty to protect Earth. Tevat has seen many upheavals in the last few years. I made sure to monitor all the pathways through which now I still believe that someone has actively invaded Irminsul. By entering Irminsul through...
I see what you mean. You cannot simply stop all deceased souls from returning to the ley lines because of a potential...
That's right.
Please, understand how difficult this
defense has never been.
After Irminsul was invaded, my authority...
I'm sure you feel responsible, but you are not to blame. No one can...
But the people of Sumeru should not have to endure this. We must...
And this is why you need our...
Yes. The only thing in Sumeru capable... All I managed to do before falling into a coma was make some minor adjustments to Irminsul. The scholar's initial plan was to borrow Aru's power to reboot. Unfortunately, Irminsul has suffered to rise the challenge. We had to resort to a more extreme and far cut to reclaim Irminsul.
Human wisdom has clearly improved of...
Together, we will do everything in our power to save...
By the way, when you spoke earlier of an intruder, it almost sounded as if you knew who you...
Well... Master Tainari! What is that?
Is this... Irminsul? How did this happen? What's going on inside?
Luckily, we managed to evacuate everyone.
What in the world was that? That was terrifying!
Oh my. I understand now, Dendro Archon.
Not once over the millennia.
Please continue, Dendro Archon.
Irminsul's root system is what comprises the ley lines. In the past, it has always been hidden away, going unseen by the general populace. But now, An evil intruder is making it reveal itself. It has become a tree of unbridled greed. A clear sign that a deranged experiment has advanced to a new stage.
Blasphemy. From where I stand, an experiment in the name of blasphemy sounds rather improper. But if we are to honor Dottores' will, this is what we must do.
The birth of this tree proves to me beyond doubt that, but to explain the situation...
Zandik. So it was him.
But didn't Dottore die and not cry? He must still have loyal followers amongst the Fatui.
I can confirm that Fatui forces have arrived in Furthermore, Irminsul seems to be undergoing some kind of mutation. Evil branches are beginning to grow. Sorry, I couldn't think of any other word to describe it. They don't seem to be...
A baleful tree.
Speaking of Dottore, I didn't think it was wise to state this out in the open. But my theory is, the mole wasn't cut off at—
You mean, the Fatui never intended to follow through with—
It's hardly a conventional strategy. But as it happens, I know someone who works exactly this way. And when it comes down to it, he's been a collaborator of Dottore's from the outset.
There is still much to be done. Everyone, please remember our core strategy.
As per the discussions, the following Mr. Alhitan and Mr. Kage, then
We'll give it everything.
The plan looks feasible, but the
General Mahamatra Sino and...
No problem. I've already...
This kind of thing is best left to the fleet-footed. Right? Hat guy?
If it's efficiency you're after, we're the right people.
Following up on the elemental energy amplifier we discussed. Miss Dory?
Yep, that's right.
Got it. Well, I'd like Madame Farazan, Polly, and Nicole to support Dory on the technical side.
You can count on it. Will do.
Rest assured.
Dia, Candace, and Nefer, you'll be in charge of negotiating between the various parties. I trust you remember our goal.
You bet. We can handle it.
Good. I believe that covers everything. Tainari...
Poor Tainari. Must be tough being Nephis' student.
Hey, don't try and drive a wedge between us, you old rascal.
All it says to me is that Master Nephis has faith in everyone's abilities. While I'm nominally here as backup.
Exactly.
Finally, Traveler. You and once that task is complete, I'll be asking some of you to accompany
the Eternal Oasis?
Regarding your trip to Natlan, under normal circumstances, a meeting between our two nations would be a far more formal affair. So regretfully, we won't be able to give the Pyro Archon Mawika the grand reception that she deserves. My apologies for the inconvenience.
No point putting too much pressure on yourselves.
Right. Especially you, Dendro Archon.
Don't worry about me. The Dendro Dragons like us. We'll be there every step of the way. Yes. I believe in my... Well, time to get...
Let's go, Natlan. Let's go. Oh, okay, safe. Wait, aku pakai saya. Ada mana ke ni? Okay,
To what extent we can implement the final plan depends on how successfully the
Yeah, no surprise.
Once we roll this out, any Sumeru citizens who already have Akasha... This still leaves us with a significant equipment shortage, though. Many groups of people were never issued...
We'll need a supply of rare materials for the renovation of Aru and the production of new terminals. Time is not on our side here.
The Aru Merge and Renovation Project will have to be, as discussed. General Mahamatra Sino and Mr. Sethos is quite familiar with the layout of King Deshret's mausoleum.
I have every confidence. In the meantime, we may as well...
Makes sense. There's not much we could...
Get information and stay close.
What is this, boot camp?
It's just Sino being Sino.
Everyone clear on our mission objective. Look at the excess primal constructs, dismantle them,
and King Deshret's 7 pillars agreed to it?
If they're just sitting there doing nothing, we...
Look.
Way ahead of you! Move or be moved! Cry louder! Upon the gale! Nowhere to run!
Through me, justice is served. Their penance is due! He stand condemned!
Ready?
Squall Fury! Excuse me? Wretched vermin! You're dead! Behold! Upon the gale! To Al-Akmar! The wind rises.
You dare to gaze upon me? These devices should still be usable even though they're broken down. Let's take them back for the others to review.
Judgment is upon you. Guilty.
Is stand condemned. Their penance is due.
How many do we need again?
Enough to make an Akasha terminal for everyone who doesn't own one.
I remember you telling me how revolutionary these Akasha terminals.
The Academia declared the Akasha to be the most powerful and comprehensive wisdom
Certainly sounds impressive.
Neither Hat Guy nor I have ever.
Well, if it all change.
Oh, goody! Thank you so much for handling the delivery. What a long way it was. I'm well aware what—
Oh, trust me. I'm patting myself on the back for my assembly work here. But will you really be needing all of this?
According to our plan, yes. This is the
I heard you covered...
Of course.
It's really quite a beautiful design.
And I'm in...
Did you attend the lecture on light realm energy, Madame Farzan?
Of course I attended. I was just a little late, so I had to listen to the whole thing from outside the back door. Anyway, I have a perfectly good understanding of light realm, elemental and abyssal energy, as well as the...
Good to know. Master told me in private that the conversion process between light realm energy and... At first, the Dendro Archon was reluctant to explain it in great depth for safety reasons. Later, she came to terms with it, And to protect someone from such dangers means keeping them in the dark. It's an information hazard. We're exposed to danger just by knowing the facts. A tricky problem. But today...
What do you mean? Ah, I get it. For instance, you and I Hey, what? That is not what I... Well, as they often say in Bahumana, an event that is monumental to the individual is negligible in the grand scheme of history. Generally, the fate of the individual is an insignificant affair.
Being from Amorta...
In other words, when the same secret is shared with a group of people, the same fate binds them. Most people would find this...
Sharing knowledge is a good way to fight against... Alright. I think that's every...
Thanks a lot.
Oh. Mama.
Okay, Al-Haytham, how are you?
Most of the
Oh. Not lost to history.
Some are. All we can do is infer the meaning based on the rules of related languages. Although, this section actually fills in some of the missing historical record. I'm transcribing it so we can bring it back to the academia.
After Aru started up, 2 more lines of text appeared here. Can you read them?
Humans may not read what is written by the gods, except by not reading. Victory should not be easy to attain, for it symbolizes divine wisdom. Knowledge must not waver, for it has external borders.
Is this a clue to solving a puzzle? Or is it being symbolic? You can't read it unless you don't read it. Victory is wisdom. Knowledge is confined by borders. Wait, I think I've got it. It's a metaphor, isn't it? It's talking about...
a chessboard.
You were right. The youth of today are skilled at solving riddles.
Have the secrets buried in the desert not been unearthed over the years all the same? Since Aru is a place reachable through wisdom, this day was bound to come sooner or later.
Oh, I've always been against overly cryptic sentences. Don't you get tired of reading and writing all that?
Ah, it's you three. Just in time. You've been delving deep into Aru, and now this board has appeared.
I've heard this was how you'd while away your free hours. You must be quite the experts by now in that case.
It is true. King Deshret's chess games are some of the most well-loved of all his wonderful creations. If you have ever been to Safhe Shatranj, you may well be familiar with the chess pieces you see here.
Is this chessboard supposed to be another visualization of the interior of Aru, then?
Naturally. Visitors, everything is ready. Only by completing the challenge on the board in accordance with the rules will you be permitted to overwrite Aru.
1 second. It's not dangerous, is it?
Dangerous? Why, yes, of course.
I should be the one to go, then. Wait for me here.
Sounds like the self-confidence of our present company has rubbed off on you.
Don't be ridiculous. I'm your upperclassman, and that means I have to look out for you.
I appreciate the sentiment, but a game of chess typically requires 2 players. Besides, I'm sure they won't let things get out of hand. Keeping things relatively safe is in your best interest too, isn't it?
Fair enough. I mean, you guys are controlling...
Ah, but Bennu said he wanted to put some respect.
Obviously, this doesn't seem like ordinary chess. Is the goal to defeat the opponent?
No, you must enter the board and pass the trials we have...
Ready?
Let's do it.
The first trial is posed by me.
I don't think this is gonna stop us.
Ah, but the key to this game lies in working together. Otherwise, you will be deemed to have broken the rules.
Looks like it's up to me. Marak, can you open it?
King Deshret's favorite primal construct. Living on in suitcase form, of all things. Amusing.
Oh, excellent work.
Suruh ngapain sih? Sih. Oh. Ganti orang gimana caranya? Oh, nah. Oh, I see. Bentar. Oh, ini. Iya sih. Suruh ngapain ya? Bentar. No. Caranya baik. Nggak bisa ngambil dia. Nah.
The first trial is posed by me.
I don't think this is gonna stop us.
But the key to this game lies in working together. Otherwise, you will be deemed to have broken the rules.
Looks like it's up to me. Marak, can you open it?
King Deshret's favorite primal construct. Living on in suitcase form, of all things. Amusing.
Oh, excellent work.
Gitu kah? Bukan. Alah, bingung aku. Oh, paham.
The first trial is posed by me.
I don't think this is gonna stop us.
But the key to this game lies in working together. Otherwise, you will be deemed to have broken the rules.
Looks like it's up to me. Marak, can you open it?
King Deshret's favorite primal construct. Living on in suitcase form, of all things. Amusing.
Oh, excellent work.
Nggak bisa. Nggak bisa. Lah. Oh, suruh taruh sini kah? Bentar. Pos ada apa itu? Bukan dong. Kira no ini ya. Biye.
The first trial is posed by me.
I don't think this is gonna stop us.
But the key to this game lies in working together. Otherwise, you will be deemed to have broken the rules.
Looks like it's up to me. Marak, can you open it?
King Deshret's favorite primal construct. Living on in suitcase form, of all things. Amusing.
Ho! Excellent work.
Oke. Oh, dua-duanya. Oh ya, gampang. Oke.
The first trial is posed by me.
I don't think this is gonna stop us.
But the key to this game lies in working together. Otherwise, you will be deemed to have broken the rules.
Looks like it's up to me. Marak, can you open it?
Oh, nggak bisa.
King Deshret's favorite primal construct. Living on in suitcase form, of all things. Amusing.
Ho! Excellent work. Now is the time for my trial. Now, don't be nervous. I'll make it nice and easy for you.
Really?
Thanks in advance. We appreciate it.
Tuh. Oh, bentar. Oke. Z.
Ibis King, don't you think this all rather inappropriate? You may as well be handing them victory on a silver platter. Do not expect me to follow your lead.
Ha! Suit yourself.
Bentar, dia ke sini toh. Bentar. Oh ya, saya. Bentar. bisa. Hei. Waduh. Iya.
Strange time to catch up on sleep.
I'm not sleeping, I'm thinking! It's not that simple, you know.
Ini dah. Wait. Oh. 1, 2, 3. Cukup dah. Anjay, dah cukup.
Strange time to catch up on sleep.
I'm not sleeping, I'm thinking! It's not that
Okay.
Ibis King, don't you think this all rather inappropriate? You may as well be handing them victory on a silver platter. Do not expect me to follow your lead.
Ha! Suit yourself.
Paham aku. Oke, nggak ke situ jalannya, bos. Sini. Tunggu. Nah. Bentar, itu kita hitung dulu. Nah. Udah. Sorry. Si. Oh, gini. Nah. Nanti dia. Ini dorong dulu ke kanan. Baru. Hey!
Done.
Finally. But seriously, that was incredible. Standing on the chessboard felt... Oh, sorry. I'll save my thoughts for later. Thanks to the three of you for...
We made but a humble contribution.
You lived up to our expectations.
In addition to the since Aru's interference shield...
So...
Imagine for a moment. What...
I agree. This is the best
Me, oh my. Well,
Wah,
you
fokusnya
ask
guys.
Naturally.
Oke, kita lanjut nanti malam terus ya, kalau enggak besok siang lah. Nah, ini. Udah. Kita lanjut. Besok kan sih. Besok. Thank you semuanya. Jangan lupa follow, jangan lupa di like, dan itulah pokoknya. Thank you semuanya.